It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here on this, as Chick pointed out, the 7th of December, 2020. Let's see now. In full Raiders regalia with a shamrock. It's Ace Cosby, Las Vegas Raiders fan.
Just win, baby.
By any means necessary.
Chick McGee's in a great mood. His favorite team, the Washington Football Club, in action tonight against what may be the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers.
But you, with great confidence, have picked them this evening to
none of that's true.
cover. They're being given a bonus of 7 points.
7 points. Washington and 7.
Okay, we'll see.
Take what you lost over the weekend, double it, and you're right back in the money.
I was watching one channel, and I kid you not, there were five in a row different gambling commercials.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot out there.
They own the world, man.
Which is fine, except in television, they're supposed to separate the Chevy commercial from the Ford commercial, from the Toyota commercial, from the Honda commercial. But when that's all you've got, there you go. Seems to be a trend. But as Chick said, that's all the more reason to follow the shoe-in of the week. Way above 500.
32 and 29 on the season.
Yeah, you throw in the VIG, it's been a lot of fun. Okay. Christy Lee is over there. I can see her in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Willie G is on the way.
Speaking of the NFL.
Gassing up his car. There's Josh, of course, at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick, desk, and share.
Last night, Kansas City Chiefs, the Chefs no longer, are on the way to the playoffs again, thanks to a comeback 22-16 win Sunday night against the Broncos in Kansas City.
They almost didn't play, didn't they?
They almost didn't play. That was very, very close. Patrick Mahomes.
My man.
318 yards, a touchdown. Harrison Butkus was... Oh, no, it's Butker. I'm sorry. Had 5 field goals, 5 for 5, and the Chiefs go to 11-1 for the second time in franchise history. Alfred Morris, former Washington player, dead to me now, scored a pair of third-quarter touchdowns for the Giants and shut down Russell Wilson, and New York wins 17-12, now all alone in first place in that wacky NFC East. Of course, the Giants were led by former Washington Colt McCoy, also dead to me.
That's a good name, though.
Yeah, that's,
Sheriff Colt McCoy.
Such a great name.
He should be on Yellowstone.
Yes, he should.
Baker Mayfield,
Have
Colt
you seen
McCoy.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
You got to watch Yellowstone, Tom.
Have you seen that?
Oh, man, it's great.
I haven't seen anything lately.
Kevin Costner.
Chick, if you learn nothing, remember, when you like a show, you don't tell Tom to watch it because he will inevitably ruin it somehow.
He always ruins it for me.
Now, I turned you on to The Americans.
Yes.
Great show.
10 years ago.
It was so good. That's a good point, Chris.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I've got junior samples over there telling me about great classic movies like Hooper, which did feature Robert
You're
Downey.
calling me junior samples?
Am I junior sample or Josh?
Man, I know I've gained some holiday weight, but good Lord.
You know, I understand that Junior Sample, this is a true story on Hee-Haw, to hell with sports. On Hee-Haw, he became very difficult.
Did he really?
Yes, he became somewhat of a star, and he was difficult to work with.
God, I hate hearing that.
He was a real pain in the ass.
Wow.
I don't want to hear that
Most
either.
people need to realize they're pretty lucky to be where they are.
Yeah.
At least I get that.
What are you doing looking at me? What are you talking about?
Willie is back.
Well, hello, part-time.
Hi.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you something. Being the son of Tom, and
Sure,
you're late like this, 45 minutes late.
Sure.
What sort of penalty do you incur?
Well, actually, this is my new thing. It's called Late Mondays. And
okay, all
I just
right.
figure on Mondays, I just come in whenever I want.
Okay.
And that can be sort of like a fun little segment.
The When Will Willie show.
They'll be listening in and they're
Yes.
going, oh, Willie's not even there. I love
Willie's
Late
not there
Mondays.
yet.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just look at my
We
little...
get a guess where he was?
Where he
little log here. Okay, so at 6:17, Willie texted me, hey, my alarm didn't go off. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Well, that's a long 10.
Did you
shower?
Did you go to...
I showered.
do a couple chest moves?
You got coffee, didn't you?
I didn't get coffee. I got coffee here.
Oh, all right.
I didn't get coffee, but I took a shower. I figured you guys would be fine without me. I didn't need to come
That's all
in.
right. If
You're
I'm
right.
late, I go, I'm already late. My routine does not change.
Good for you.
Is that right?
Yes.
No, I didn't get coffee. I cut a few things out. I didn't blow dry my hair, which I usually do. Blow dry my hair.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do it. I do blow dry my hair
Because he fusses. Yeah.
If I don't have product in my hair, it looks like Justin Bieber hair. It kind of swoops down like a little kid. So I gotta.
The ladies like that.
Yeah, they love it.
It doesn't look. It's not good. Chunky 27-year-old Bieber.
Yeah, that in your cheeks, man. I tell you.
Cherubic.
Cherubic is better. Rubenesque even, but
maybe you could do like a character, like Justin Blubber.
Oh my God!
He's on a roll today.
Oh no, you missed it.
You had that like that.
He already called Josh Junior Sample.
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
Look him up. You're going to need
Junior Samples was a stout man.
Yeah.
And apparently very difficult to deal with on set.
Incredibly difficult. He became the best thing in Hee Haw. He was the Fonzie of Hee Haw.
Didn't he beat up String Bean one
time? Went to his head. You know, Josh has a
Willie
sponsor.
G is right next to me, yes?
Josh has a sponsor. Christy has a sponsor. Why don't I have a sponsor?
You have Napa. They sponsor your shoeing of the week.
Well, I know, but the
Once a week.
Sportscast is award-winning. It's the
what award was that?
Shut up. It's the diamond. It's the centerpiece of the show.
Well.
I'm sure we'll get back to sports momentarily. I want to say that Ace, of course, is at the OmahaSteaks.com joke of the day desk.
What the hell is that?
Well, the people at Omaha Steaks want to...
the Nike Sports Desk. The Adidas Sports Desk.
Oh, you just want a shoe sponsor.
Air Jordan Sports Desk.
Yeah, whatever.
Aim high.
Any of them.
The Buster Brown Sports Desk.
Yeah.
You could, and you'd wear that funny Dutch boy haircut that he had.
Well, there goes
Red Ball Jets.
There goes your Christmas present. I was antiquing over the weekend, and there was this giant picture of Buster Brown hanging. It was a wall art, I guess. It was hanging. It was just Buster Brown, the way he used to wink.
When you say you were antiquing.
Yeah. Looking around for antiques.
This is not online. This is at stores, walking around looking at other people's old stuff.
Yeah.
A man in the UK has set the Guinness World Record with the fastest speed in a wheelchair.
Okay, how fast?
This is an electric wheelchair.
Oh, so he's not pushing it himself?
Well, that'd be a record.
He's pushing the lever.
The guy behind him should get the prize for that one.
No, when they push with their wheels.
Yes, that's something.
Murder ball.
Yeah, there's people who complete marathons
Sure
doing
they
that.
do.
Absolutely. They've got the tilted wheels and stuff.
Yeah, so this is...
I'm sure that's a different record. This is the electric wheelchair record.
Right.
Okay.
And I pushed wheelchairs around my dad was in a wheelchair. I've got plenty of miles on that thing. Nothing better than a downhill. All of a sudden you're trying to stop. Oh, Jesus. He doesn't have a seatbelt on. He may go this time.
I hope that's a long dock.
Didn't your dad fake that, though, because he didn't like walking around?
Oh, of course. That was what he did, yeah.
You assume that about everybody.
Look at this guy. Look at just sitting there.
Just wants to get in the front of the line.
Get up.
So I'm sorry. Who's this guy? Terrible. What did he do again?
Listen, this is the most British name ever. Jason Liveridge.
Liveridge?
Liveridge.
Liveridge.
Liveridge. Liversidge. Liveridge. Liveridge. Attempted the record in a custom-made electric wheelchair, achieving the final speed of 66.826 miles an hour.
Okay, hang on a second. First of all, I certainly applaud this gentleman because he's severely disabled. But the wheelchair, Willie, look at it. It's essentially a go-kart.
Well,
gosh.
I mean, it's like 10 feet long with...
And how fast, that chick?
66 miles an hour.
Holy cow!
Almost 67.
Look at this.
That thing's almost highway ready.
It's a go-kart.
That's awesome.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that thing is serious.
By the way, this gentleman, Liveridge, has a motor neuron disease. He's just 5% mobility.
Okay, but can he operate this
He's
himself?
driving the thing.
That's awesome.
He's able to control his wheelchair with a joystick.
Love it. Love it.
man.
I was confident this till I saw the words Acme across the side. And there's just a rocket lashed to it with duct tape.
Roadrunner?
Questionable company, yes.
This is essentially a go-kart. But, hey, good for this guy.
Very cool.
Having some fun out there. Mm-hmm. This would be handy on Black Friday.
Yeah.
Really whip around the
Yes, yeah.
Take that thing into Walmart.
Do you believe when you mess around on a pair of crutches, you'll break your leg later? And if you mess around in a wheelchair, you'll be paralyzed.
That is the old. That's the old. There's some old wives' tales about that.
Really?
Some parents really stick to that.
Don't mess with crutches. Yes.
I never heard that.
Don't put a hat on a bed. There'll be a death in the family.
I knew that one.
That one.
I didn't know that until you told me, and then ruined the fact that I can't put any hats on a bed.
That's a big part of Yellowstone. You can't put your hat on your bunk. It's bad luck. Yeah.
Well, I mean, the good news for this guy, great parking.
Is that a handicapped parking joke? Or a small car joke?
You're the one that gets mad at us for making wheelchair jokes. It's not the other way around.
You know they have spaces for expectant mothers.
Yeah.
And mothers with small children.
Yeah.
I'm for all of that.
And handicapped. Really?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm a faraway parker anyway.
Same here.
I'm a pull-through faraway parker. I can walk.
Yep.
And these days, I need the exercise because every time I go to a store, I've forgotten my mask.
I'm a
did you know that?
I'm a Fleischer parker.
I didn't bring it with me. Maybe I've got it in my car.
I'm a Fleischer parker.
Right there in front of the store.
Did you know that they make these throwaway masks in a kid size?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
I didn't know that till I bought 100 of them.
So you've got the kid size.
So the day I walk into a place, looks like I've got a postage stamp on my lips, trying to scoot it up.
Well, that's good. You have the little girls, and now
I know. It's handy for the girls.
I have a bunch of those in my car. I meant to bring them in for you.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah.
Well, Christy, you can actually wear the kid size.
I can. Yes.
Tom, if you put your flashers on, you can park anywhere.
That's
what I do.
That is ridiculous.
You pull right up to the front door with your flashers on, and you
hop out.
And you hop out and run in and do your business.
See, this is as you know, I'm in favor of cruel and unusual punishment. I'd like to see random snipers with
I do it all the time.
high-powered paintball guns. And then
you really do that?
Oh yeah.
And then this guy he pulled up and he was the place I get my mail is right next to the liquor store.
The place I get my mail, not your mailbox at home.
I don't get mail.
He doesn't get mail.
So I'm pulling up to get my mail, and
his mail is often ticking.
This guy pulls up into the handicap thing and proceeds to cartwheel and skip into the liquor store.
Well, maybe he was newly. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
I told you this. They wanted to give me a handicapped thing for my review.
They heard your sports show?
Funny
that could be a gambling joke.
Funny guy.
Funny guy over here.
And I said, no, I can walk.
They wanted to give you the handicap sticker.
Yeah, I can walk.
How did you say no?
For my, my art.
Yeah, it's good for you, Chick.
My heart condition, but
good.
And you said no yet.
In fact, you should be walking, right?
I should be walking. Yeah.
I'm just saying there are a certain number of people.
That's how I invented Fleischer parking. It's the best.
When I was growing up, when they first brought out those handicap stickers, we had one on our car because my dad was in it. But I never took advantage of that. If I was by myself.
If somebody stops me, I go, "Hey, I'm Chick McGee." Excuse me.
Right. Oh, sorry, Mr. McGee.
So right in.
Chick McGee, how you doing?
McGee,
Bob and Tom Show.
How
Good
you
to
doing?
see you.
I remember the time on the air.
Get my groceries.
A chick was on the air, got pulled over, and tried that and got a ticket.
I was with them. Yeah.
Those were the days.
I was driving Christy's car. I don't know how. I don't know how you conned me into that, but I sure did get a ticket from Flying Jack. I'll never forget it.
Thank you, Jack. Well done. So
anyway, I know you don't do that because do you remember the old joke? Before I actually worked here, you and I were friends, and we would often go to lunch together.
Yes.
And as we were walking through a crowd, I would often say, "Aren't you Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom?"
Yeah.
And every time Chick would turn around and go, "Don't do that."
He thought it was fun.
Okay, well, in any event, this guy's got the world record for the fastest wheelchair. It's essentially a go-kart with a roll bar.
Good for him.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm getting the feeling you don't think this should count because it's not a traditional-looking wheelchair.
Exactly.
No, I think...
So is it low into the ground and everything?
It's a go-kart.
It's a go-kart.
It's got a 10-foot...
Yeah, let's make this as safe as we can. Let's make this...
Exactly.
No, you want it to be like... I want to see
I can say something really mean right now, but...
I'm allowed to talk wheelchairs. I pushed one around with my dad for years and years and years.
I know.
Christy's not wanting to say anything mean about this gentleman.
Right.
I've taken my dad down concrete steps in a wheelchair before they ramped everything up, thank God.
Yeah.
My dad used to say every architect before he graduates should be strapped in a wheelchair and forced to go around go around downtowns and see.
What a whiny baby.
Yeah, well, if they don't have a ramp, take the building down.
Okay, well.
I'm telling you, flasher parking's the way to go.
You really do that. You pull right up, you turn your flashers on, you go in the store.
Tick, tick, tick,
I'll do it like for something like a quick cup of coffee, maybe.
You will.
If you're in the city.
We trapped him.
In the city, I would do it sometimes. But that's when there was no parking spots available.
None at all.
You're pulling up to Meijer, thing full of parking spots, and you're just turning the flashers on. Hey there, Chick McGee, just going inside. Got to get 4 things of Diet Pepsi.
4 things. I got to load up some Diet Pepsi, get some potato chips, and I'm back to the car.
That's enough now. Let's see. Ace Cosby is sitting right over there. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, these aren't really jokes. These are, I call this the Op-Ed Page of contemporary street culture with Ace Cosby.
A lot of people don't know this. I used to be a taxidermist.
Is that right?
Really?
Yeah. People ask me what I did for a living. I said, stuff.
Stop!
I mean, a one-word punchline, ladies and gentlemen. That is fantastic. So, do you have the sticker for handicap parking? You never really made that clear.
No, I decline that. I prefer flasher parking.
So you just pull up right in front of the place.
Right.
Pop the flashers on and go.
Exactly.
Many ways, it's better than handicap.
Oh.
Yeah, because if you go to some stores, I'm not going to mention any names, but you can't find a handicap spot when you need one, when your mom needs to.
Well, if you're at the wheelchair store.
They're taken
No,
up.
seriously. I'm talking about.
They seem to be really full at the
They're
wheelchair
very popular.
store.
And Chick, sometimes if you're in the flasher spot, you could block someone that needs to use the ramp to get into the store.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Win-win. That's
So
what I call that.
Do you do this because it's easier to steal ice? Is that the thing? Is that why you...
Do you know this story, Willie? I never felt more alive.
when you stole ice by accident.
I went to Walmart. That's what I'm saying.
it was
by accident.
It was a decision.
I went to the Walmart, bought the ice inside, went to the housing for the ice,
Right.
opened the door, no ice. So instead of looking around and asking a technician that I knew was fruitless, I said to hell with it, and I went out to the car. And as I was walking out of the car, I looked over at the service station area that they have, and there was a giant ice house there.
Well, so it's the same company.
I
think
thought,
Yeah, you didn't
No, it's
steal.
not. In fact, we got letters saying that those are two separate
those are
entities.
two separate entities. evidently.
So you owe them $4.
So I said, hey, I'll go check and see if there's ice. Pull up to it. Flashers on. Get the ice, throw it in the back, got 4 bags, sped off.
No.
Nobody said anything.
And the person in that little shack went, that guy just brazenly robbed me. I bought firewood at the checkout of a grocery store, and I walked outside, and there was 1 log out there. Not a bundle, just 1 log sitting on 2 empty pallets.
Just 1 log.
What the hell?
Did you go back in and demand your money back?
I stole the bench.
This will light on fire.
This will make a fire.
This will
That's
work.
flammable.
This is fuel, baby.
Yes.
There's Josh.
Hi.
And once again, we're trying to establish if Josh had a candle, what would it smell like? This is in the wake of
Drake.
Drake, the an entertainer who has a candle that
Nobody says
Allegedly.
words that they're irritated by better than
allegedly
Entertainment.
Drake, the
it's
entertainer.
an $80 candle and it smells like Mr. Drake himself.
Correct, yes.
Would you buy an $80 candle? Chick, don't answer that. I know you will.
No.
Heck yeah.
How long?
No, I would not.
How long does it last for?
I don't know. Do you burn it every day?
I don't know.
Probably a couple months?
I don't think I would, but maybe if there was some magical $80 candle that lasted for like 4 months and I burned it every day.
You know those bigger Yankee candles? Those are like $30.
Yeah, I don't think I've bought a candle in a long time.
Let's see.
I have those little things that plug into your light socket and they melt like the wax thing. Love them.
Oh, like Sensi's or something?
Yeah, they're
The Glade plug-in?
No, they're not Glade plug-ins. They're a ceramic dish, and
I
then
thought you were
put
a
these-
romantic, Christy.
What? I am. It makes my house smell good.
Yeah, but you're lighting a candle and looking into his eyes, or
I have remote control candles. Click.
or
and they come
her.
on.
Nice.
I secretly would love a big bath with candles all on the edges.
Yes.
Sitting in there, but I would never take the time to do that.
I have the
And my
capacity.
tub isn't.
Okay, now, Josh.
I have a capacity to do that.
I have a person. I could set this up for you.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
For a Christmas gift.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with your tub?
It's a little
It's
little
dirty.
small.
I have a big jacuzzi tub. You could come over and do it at my house.
Have to Vaseline it up before we put the water.
I want to. Yeah, I don't want to. Taft my way out of it.
William Howard Taft it?
No, I just want a big tub. I don't have a big tub.
I have a water displacement issue when I take a bath.
Sure.
I need to fill it up maybe a quarter of the way.
Oh,
and I go, that's not enough water. And then I sit in there and I go, that's a perfect amount of water. Because
I
I fill
have
it up
those-
halfway. It's
You've
filled.
seen the candles with the remote control on them. I have those. You just-
Electric then?
They're battery operated.
LED, whatever,
LED. Safer. I'm surprised you don't have those.
I love remote controls. You know how I feel?
Oh,
about
it's awesome.
I'd like remote control curtains.
You want romance in
No,
the
I like the
bedroom.
real
just hit a
can, and I like
button.
the snufter. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like it kind of looks like a pipe that you put over it.
I used to have a remote control.
You know, the old-fashioned. It looks like a pipe that you would smoke.
But it's upside down.
But it's upside down, and you put it over the.
You obviously
snuff a
weren't an
candle.
altar
Okay,
boy.
okay. Yeah, they use those in religious services.
Yes, we had them.
That's because it wouldn't look cool if the priest leaned over and it wouldn't go out.
Yeah. Boy, look at that priest blowing.
Hey.
Oh, you ever put the trick candles up on an altar? That's
Hilarious.
I used to have a remote control fireplace.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it was in a little house called Hell.
Oh, I see. That's
House.
Yeah. It was.
So the point
So it's
is,
controlled by Satan?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
so this is once
There was a
again
monthly budget meeting.
an $80 candle that smells like Mr. Drake himself.
yes.
Okay.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Did you see this guy in Nebraska? He went back to his apartment because apparently he got caught cheating on his girlfriend.
Oh, did she cut it off?
No, she didn't cut it off, but the 20-year-old apparently came home. His apartment was ransacked, and his girlfriend had thrown all of his clothes into the bathtub and soaked them in bleach. The Christmas tree was knocked over. Dirty diapers dumped on the bed.
How about that?
His white Siberian Husky puppy, PlayStation 4, and 2 katana swords missing.
Stole his puppy.
Stole his puppy.
Until I hear both sides of this story, I'm thinking.
You know what? I want to hear from both these ladies because they both would do this, I think.
I'd have never done anying like this.
What?
What did this guy
Anything
do?
like this?
No.
You know what this guy did? He owned swords. And he,
Two katanas.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.